Yeah, so the woman who falls in love with her own first cousin is Mary Corleone, and the cousin she ends up smashing is Vincent Corleone. Their love story does not make any sense at all. Honestly, this entire movie does not make any sense in general. Technically, this movie is about much more than the cousins getting their freak on, but honestly, it's the only storyline from this movie that I actually care about. So, we're introduced to Vincent Corleone at his uncle's fundraiser, and the uncle's name is Michael Corleone. Vincent goes to the fundraiser to try to become part of the mafia, and for whatever reason, Mary starts flirting with Vincent right away, and they engage in some of the creepiest dialogue ever written.
Hi, Vincent. I remember you from the last time we were at a party together. I was 8, and you were 15.
A lot of girlfriends when I was 15.
8-year-olds?
Especially 8-year-olds.
Did he just say that he had 8-year-old girlfriends when he was 15? I know he's just trying to mess around with her, but that was a hot-ass mess. Even after Mary tells him that they're cousins, they keep flirting with each other.
You know, you haven't kissed me hello yet. Relatives always kiss. I'm your little cousin.
Why he look like that? Vincent trying to act like he don't believe that they're related. Michael then introduces Mary as his daughter, and Vincent then realizes that they are in fact cousins, and he doesn't even act grossed out that they were just flirting with each other not too long ago. The cousins later meet up to hang out, and they look longingly in each other's eyes as they discuss their families. Mary asks Vincent if her father really killed his own brother, Fredo. Now, of course, the answer is yes. Michael did in fact kill his own brother in The Godfather Part 2 because Fredo had betrayed him. But instead of telling her the truth, Vincent says,
No, the story, sweetheart.
It was all a lie. Guys, it was all a lie.
His decision to lie to Mary is indicative of his affection for her, and he's, of course, starting to fall in love with her. He does not want to break her heart by telling her the truth. Later on, Michael becomes all stressed out with being a mob boss and everything, and soon slips into a diabetic coma. Vincent becomes more powerful in the mob, and then he shares another tender moment with Mary. She goes to Vincent's club that he owns, and they start flirting while making gnocchi without using any gloves. For some reason, he decided that he has to teach her how to make the gnocchi by clutching her hand. Then they confess that they're both in love with each other.
I love you, cuz.
I love you too, cuz.
Now, his facial expression, added with the fact that they still refer to each other as cousins when saying that they're in love with each other, makes this scene particularly disorienting and uncomfortable. And then they start to kiss, and they end up presumably doing the nasty, probably on top of the gnocchi. Oddly enough, the director of this movie is Francis Coppola, and he's actually the father of Sofia Coppola, who's the woman that portrays the character of Mary. So on top of the creepy storyline, poor Sofia Coppola has to endure the awkwardness of her own father directing this intimate scene. Child, this movie is too much. Eventually, Michael notices that Mary and Vincent are acting like a romantic couple, and he tells Mary not to date Vincent anymore because, you know, they're first cousins.
He's your first cousin.
Then I love him first.
Michael is also worried that dating a mobster will put Mary's life in danger, as if her life isn't already in danger due to the fact that her own father is a freaking mob boss. Vincent kills a rival gangster, Joey Zaza. Michael appoints Vincent as the new mob boss of the Corleone Mafia family.
Kiss the rings, bitch.
And then he promptly breaks up with Mary, basically because Michael told him to do so, but also because Vincent does not want Mary to die as a result of her sleeping with him.
Always love you.
Love somebody else.
The movie, of course, ends with Mary dying anyway, not because of Vincent, but because the shooter was actually aiming for Michael, but he missed and accidentally shot and killed Mary instead. So her death is basically Michael's fault. And then Michael dies years later of a heart attack or whatever. The random subplot of the kissing cousins is crazy as hell. Let me know what you think of the movie down below in the comments. Let me know which other movies you'd like for me to recap, and while you're here, check out my other videos. Deuces!